Yeah, thank you so much, mommy and papa them. Anybody join the show, make it share very quickly. I will just go very straight to the point because today I want to talk about this issue for school, where in order for bring we not debate at all, right? So when you join, you just share extensively so that maybe we get everybody. Today I don't see that word, well, I don't write down, but that word say caveat emptor. And I will explain for we, make our people they understand what exactly I mean by that particular word. And maybe we'll get them very clearly. If you join, you share, I will kickstart this show in exactly 1 minute from now. So in 1 minute, I'll start the show. So anybody join me, make a share very extensively. And I talk say we'll get breaking news about CDC plus the caveat emptor for school resumption. And I will explain for we very succinctly what I mean by that particular issue for school resumption. So if you join we, make you share, we'll get everybody on board. We'll start in the next 1 minute. We thank God for grace and we'll continue to thank God for everything. So once you join, you share, we'll get all man will watch this show. Your friends of friends. We'll make sure get everybody on board. All right, thank you so much. All right. If you indicate for women no side watch, we want to thank all my join from Boston, Massachusetts. We thank all people they watch from Ohio, from Delaware, from Maryland here, from Washington DC, from Washington State, from Hawaii. People they watch across the United States. People they watch from Canada. If they watch from all the refugee camps, we salute you now all today. Those on ground zero, those on ground one, those from Ethiopia. Anywhere we watch, we will say may God bless you. All and watch from UK, from Germany. And we'll thank God for grace, and we'll continue to thank God for grace. Now, we're already 250,000, and I will just kick off this show. Salute all my watch from Kenya. Mommy and Papa, them fellow Southern Cameroonians who they come go for the 40 year where would they get issues for debate for school. And I think say we'll not get forget this debate anymore. You get to take a few courageous people, but unfortunately for the conspiracy theorists, more than 98 to 99% of Ambazonians, they want for talk about school resumption based on security. And they don't extend this security for be a responsibility for the parents, the guardians, and so on and so forth. A lot of people, they don't bring conspiracy and they get for no say. Every revolution, it get faces with PH. So when you go stage the change and you must agree, say it will be inconsequential for some man for say for this 2020, it will stop some pikimi no go school if he papa say security day. Some man will tell you say we'll be fighting and build, we'll get back good school system. We'll get back good legal system. Yes, something must start for spur up a revolution, and then other people then take them from there. We'll get a lot of things that what we do for shut down the Cameroon economy, the Cameroon government, and make sure so we're picking them be okay. I will explain. Please, if you join, just share. We don't get more than 250,000. Once you join, you share extensively. Any man will join at this time, please click on share button. Thank you so much. Click two things. Click on share and love. And make sure you write on no side watch. You see, I don't watch a short video where this was grandpa we don't all of a sudden being a boy for Chris Anway back. You know, say when man don't lost substance, it lean on people for survive. Because you see person like Boy Herbert, we got to be a man, we got to be independent, you got to be on probably own TV station, you got to get own things the way they run them. But every day they have a struggle for big audience for Chris Anu. We not forget the audience, by the way. Because when you talk about audience, you talk about the quality of people they watch you. Not be fake profile or people they for promote conspiracy. People the way they talk things that they exist. How on earth some man go to America for 4 years. All we don't weigh the insecurity. And we see them say it be necessary for our picking them for not go to school. And the parents then be agree at the time because the insecurity not be favorable for their picking them for go to school. Today, we take a different dimension because the war of independence don't metamorphose to a level where the international community don't get the attention to an extent where we deserve them. Even more than what you would expect. So we not be continuously leave some few greedy people for their own personal, because people will not get fighting force or down. They feel in our school when they talk to me, school no go, school no go, means they don't get authority. But unfortunately, I feel assure all picking them for ground zero. For cyber security day, if you take them from me, 1,000,000%, and me Eric at the top. Go school, no man will touch you. Me being a parent, that responsibility for decide whether or not they're picking again for go school for a particular place. I talk very clearly. You see, I was talking yesterday, say, some of these guys them, they wait when you can't talk about school, they will take about ton conspiracy, say, oh, now La Republic edges them. Like now, you see the issue for school don't come up. The first way the guy they think they picks them. Now for run go take a fake tweet from our president, CDC Julius. You see him? They won't go tweet. You see the tweet, you go to circulate small time, and I picks and the circulator now pass all man. Okay, when you see CDC this thing, you see and say this one not get underscore when are the fake account is, because you never create two same Twitter account with the Twitter handler. They don't go click away. They claim that CDC could talk about school resumption. Maybe they say CDC could promote the agenda for school resumption. It never make no statement on this yet. And if CDC could make statement, you get to see the statement for official website for interim government, or I will publish them as National Telegraph. Now, CDC could our president, I read Twitter account this where I go see every picture and they go see the underscore for under the CDC. So they just go create things and start posting for bring conspiracy. So I want your one all man. You go see the why the circulation CDC talk say school this and school this. It never make no statement on that. So I will continue to talk about this school thing. And by the way, if you make statement, people they go back for school, what is the problem? It be reasonable if parents if you weigh the security for that picking them. You hear people that can't she don't hear the talk say, 1 quick minute, please. Say why they get for go school. They never change curriculum. Or they will go use na La Republic uniform. They will go use na La Republic flag. They will go use na La Republic this, La Republic that, La Republic so and so on and so forth. I tell them, say me they clap for themselves. For life, compromise there for all things for life. And we must get a compromise in order not to jeopardize our picking their future. The principle of higher good must always be at the forefront for any liberator in mind. You don't really claim to liberate people, then you need to consider yourself ready for diaspora. You pass the picking them. I will ask you one question. Between you, where the claim say the picking they will use school uniform when a La Republic uniform, they will use flag when a La Republic flag, or they will study La Republic curriculum. You when you talk of Facebook, when you make that noise, between you and that picking them, now they use more La Republic eating them past the picking them. I will set you some example. So that picking them, they get for go school. If their parents them hashtag the word security, therefore they talk say when security not they mean they don't go school. Not be me for America go decide for I know create cabinet Emptor, then I still go execute the conscience for the person. No. Wait to be cabinet Emptor. Cabinet Emptor we call them for communication, journalism, for publicity. Now they call another name for cabinet Emptor being a buyer beware. Buyers beware or buyer beware. Say in the talk say na a tag for a product where they tell you say you the buyer. Now you get the sole responsibility for decide whether the thing be good for you. Even for housing, caveat Emptor day. I won't give the parents and they get the opportunity for study the caveat Emptor for school resumption. Not be some man we don't chop money stay for America. Go can tell part they say how you do not say insecurity there for Batibo when you stay for Batibo, you live in America. How you do not say insecurity there for Munya? Now Munya, if 10 schools are there for Munya, part for Munya CCA school, get security, me send the picking for them. That's how it's going to be henceforth. We get all that thing that will shut the Republic. That mean no man not take school resumption. Talk say if somebody can claim say the Republic will preach school resumption, which will the preach school resumption. Time the day we will agree with your enemy for the common good of the people them. Why we say when we preach? Okay, when we get ceasefire for this side, the man the rebel they call ceasefire, government call ceasefire. All will not agree no because it's a common good. Because if you claim you not ever agree on anything with your enemy, time for conflict. Therefore, you don't know what you do. So the parents them get the so right. Not tell me say picking the wear uniform. I want to talk this particular issue. You cry, listen, here are 3 things in the name. Oh, the wear uniform go. Now La Republic teachers will teach them. They will make La Republic flag. I'll ask you where they make that noise. You use the which currency for send money for your picking for Cameroon or your papa they douala your own day. They use the which currency. Now our currency, they talk say English man not door for talk say you use weight where you get for get weight where you want. That's how it is. You use what you get where you get them now. You use them forget what you know where you want them. We want independence. If we get for use na CFA, where would you buy guns for ground zero? You use now which currency? Where you buy guns for the Republic military, you use now. We don't buy guns for the Republic military, but they don't buy them. You use now which currency? Amber currency. So maybe we not bring hypocrisy and think they not get any machine. We get them very clearly. You claim say that people will use uniform. When a Republic uniform, you drive motor for Bamenda and for Douala, you enter bus. Now which number plate they? Not in a Republic number plate. So you don't transport yourself for an emergency because say if it's in a Republic number plate. The Okada they want to use them for do action. Now also the buy now they register not in La Republic. We're in a conflict area. We will use for now. The 2 countries won't be separated ideologically. They will be separated physically. But when you use way to don't use them because a part of what? You not tell me say La Republic get monopoly for blue and sky blue and a khaki trouser uniform. No. Everywhere, Uganda, everywhere, most places they use that same kind of uniform. Go everywhere. So we will not come here, we can't talk, they say, we will not mortgage that picking them, that picking that future. You make noise, so every boy help, but they make noise. Christian, they make noise. When you go for embassy, or for go for some site, or go put your document, you feel now which nationality for the Ambazonia or La Republic. No more be honest. Let us be honest, more face facts. We fight the fight, that will be wise. And the talk say 99.99% of Ambazonians, both in the diaspora and on the ground, the one me that picking they go school, but they fear for talk because they feel say Sakon a conspiracy theorist. You can call it La Republic. Call me any day, won't call me. In fact, not even call me La Republic. Call me the devil because if you say you over strong for camping conspiracy. Wait, now which other conspiracy? If pass conspiracy or put they come on Facebook, can't talk say some manga HIV when I resort this way. Which other conspiracy pass up? Which one pass? People will not get focus. You can't tell say, oh, you bring all kind of ideology and you declare for that country, you know. You listen, we know one thing. We not already be enslaved. Now, while I way Monroe talk say the most dangerous thing, now a powerful slave. Somehow kind of Facebook I can say, oh, they cannot get for go school because help the way they make that noise. If you use now which document for the America, in nationality now waiting, ask him. When you go swear in tell Sarkozy, ask Sarkozy, that way you can take one money from a trip to Boya. Go get citizenship. They will ask you say, come on, which country you talk to outside? If you fight that time for ambassador, ask you say, if fear now for your citizenship. Now Cameroonian. So we stop this hypocrisy. It got to end now. Yes, I will fight this fight till we win. But we will not win on the blood of our innocent children. All fighters are there for dang day. We get the responsibility for protecting picking them when they go back for school. Your passport na La Republic, your ID card na La Republic, your country of origin for America, all your document na La Republic. Then you can't tell me say me picking not where uniform go school. Who be you? Go tell American government say me take by your citizenship because they are Ambazonian until me wait until Ambazonian get independent before you citizenship. Most stop the nonsense and they'll talk some pigs them go can't clap. It's not going to happen. I might not want anything what champion and because it comes from my conscience and because God is support I will go through. You when you talk say me school not resume, you'll be ridiculed. School will resume and you not get no advantage. Not get away, say school resume, like probably not get no advantage. buffer zones and all of those things. We don't create our own buffer zones. Schools should be zones. Schools should be buffer zones. We fit declare them. So that when something happen for school, make it be na say, now that papa and the military, they get that problem. Me papa decide. When guns papa will know whether I picking up for go school or not. School will stop automatically. Not say you come out and talk say there is insecurity. So man will carry last mile. She don't for Boston or for Houston, for Texas. We don't chop one money. Man will use $50,000 go for Nigeria for go process, go investigate case, chop 50,000. She don't carry last mile. They try to confuse people about school. Why you feel say before school be a general recipe way, school boycott be a general recipe for revolution where all man be agree. Ask yourself, say you as an independent, when you fight for independence, you get for shidon sometimes, you go back, you ask questions, say wait you now want time. Ask the people. All Ambazonia, 99.99%, they want independence from the Republic. If you put clean and clear vote, even Victor Mengo will vote for say La Republic go. Yes. If you put vote to say they want to go school now, all they will vote say they want to go school. So when you fight for people, you must make sure say you begin to look at the people, their aspiration. Anytime where any law it becomes repugnant to natural justice, there is a rebellion, and the people will rebel. If you want to continue to keep them away from school, you feel say all that population for Munya, Amba boys, if you beat population Munya, enough it. Amba boys not big population for Boya. You know why population Boya need fight Amba boys? Because they sympathize with one independence. But nobody touch you, it also affect them. We will not be the oppressors. Those children will go to school. No can she tell me say a curriculum, you use passport for the Republic. Between you, when you use passport, go do attend them. You go register Ambassador Foundation and waiting. Use now waiting. Me, I go register for Baltimore. Go look my document, look my country where I come out. So me no man no can talk nonsense every day. You feel say because say at the fight forget Ambassador independence. When I want enter, I go take something for senator. They tell me say I show my Cameroon identity. I go to insist say no, I must show my ambassador own. What nonsense! You go enter how? Who will leave you inside there? What the talk team will be honest. These are trying times because people now use manipulation for destroy revolution. Quoting anywhere, man, in Eric schools will resume where parents think that there is security. Hashtag security. Look and say, oh, every time they preach of school resumption, some person don't carry some lunatically mayor for Bamisi and Prime Minister John Wood take picture put on my own. They talk away all the preach one thing. Yes, we feel preach one thing. When we be enemies, we were interests, it come together. We feel preach one thing. So we will be honest and objective. No can tell me something say, oh, every tattoo you preach, and so on and so forth. Listen, I tell you one thing, it be golden for picking never go back to school at this time where the fee say security day. Okay, so God doesn't pick the day for bushes until Chris Anu and Bohebe they open their mouth to say, what about those in the refugee camps? Very good question. I'm not telling you why would they get for answer that question now. Wanna chop my trip to Boya. I'll give you one example. When I see Aya Foundation, one individual. Where it also depends, I say sometimes put a big contribute. Then the boy said he work at the money day. He go build a whole dormitory, refectory, and toilets, provide mattresses for picking them. All and the phone picking them for loom. The benefit from higher. If you take only that 150,000 when a 90 million CFA, Chris Anu, where you have a telephone bill, you not know so if you build school for teach refugees, if you build school, if you start generating money from Nigeria instead. But you take the money, pay telephone bill where Comcast na $80, like a mobile na even $15 for 1 month. You put Wi-Fi for your house. That be candy country. I not get telephone. When I come on house, forget about me, need get me. I not be like the money for buy telephone. Get the point. So you know, chop 150,000 something dollars, 90 million CFA, then you can open your big large door mouth for ABC for talk say, what about the children, the refugees? Do you care about the refugees? If you ever cared about the refugees, Sakona would take 200,000, say they want presidency for America. Where you get for the work, for instance, give refugees and chop. You know what they take $50,000 for flight go down, where people for refugees and no get rice for chop. But Heben are the highest armed robber for the revolution where he don't sign all kind of asylum papers and take money chop, then will come and tell them. You can't today, you can't make noise, you can't talk about accountability. Look at a man like Bohebe, power, he can be happy. Yesterday when he talked, they mentioned Larry Ayon. I call Larry Ayon when I forget interview. I talk say Bohebe talk say Sisiko Ibini, now they be host Munzu, where they preach for one Cameroon. Larry Ayon say Bohebe now the highest criminal we know. Say a Bini never ever preach anything. He say, if it's a Larry Young, they mentioned for that show yesterday, I follow them very well. They gave me a download, I watched it because I wanted to hear what they would say. He said, a Bini na the higher na the staunch Ambazonian for the revolution. Very staunch Ambazonian. Bohebe, they can't make noise. So Bohebe, they can't talk, say, a Bini will go take money for Cameroon Embassy. Where be the inside which they call it in a movie. So if you know why not be talk. Now because today Bini not stand for fight, Bini not stand for fight against corruption. Instead, and you need to see the guilt for Chris Ann you face. It don't have the fear. When I talk, so I'm not sure my trip to where. Why do you make it a topic? Why you can't interview person? Me talk say whether a Bini get legitimation or not. No, it is an opportunity for you to go clear yourself. Why you panic? Say, oh, and I will tell you one thing. I get them very clearly. I'll tell you one thing very well about the issue for school. Me, Eric Tato, I the champion this campaign, and I thank Mark Barata, we don't come in powerfully. I tell you, I say, that picking they will go school. When their parents, no man, no stay for America, Norway, Germany, or anywhere, up with dirty mouth for decide picking their future, where they for down. You the one talk about picking the stay for condemn, or picking the stay for number, or picking the stay for Widikum, say you there for Widikum. You want claim, say, you know security for both you or a big quarter for we can pass my way in the stadium we begin. It's not going to work. So those parents, they get listen, papa, mommy, I tell them, I tell them, and Ambazonian fighters, they listen, they reason, they not do. No fighter, they listen for the arm, but they supported the chief money chop. None of them they listen. My turn on one thing. And any amber, we call it say amber, we come to school. Una wholly beaty killing, I mean every time to talk. Nobody is supposed to go to schools. Nobody is supposed to go to hospitals. Nobody not going to go for churches. I don't talk these three things for the longest time. When we shut down school, I be preaching no school, and that was my right, and it was authentic at that time. But today the strategy they change because get more things they for do. Listen, I tell you one thing. I'll play some audio muna here where Sako is spokesman. It talks say me CDC go on, but me school shut down. See the reverser. We are not going to take this. We are not going to take this. So me all man know, mommy and papa them, fellow Southern Cameroonians, we not go tolerate this hypocrisy. You know they use when I make noise. When you go to Western Union MoneyGram for go send money, you put in which country? Cameroon. And then your sister when you take the money for down there, you take now which money? CFA or amber coins. This nonsense got to stop. We not talking because of uniform and curriculum and so on and so forth. Listen, my tell if you want to succeed for this school thing, me they begin to go school, they get security, they go. When you reach on Monday, all money go work. When we stop school on Monday, as a traditional goes down there, like Republic will respect we more. International community will respect we more. When you reach 11 February, we do boycott. Any teacher or student or school where his school go march for 11 February, Cameroon, he go here with the next morning. That would already defeat Cameroon. Because people they go school, or picking the learn. 11 February, it get very tight to La Republic, or picking the boycott. That is how we're supposed to fight the war. Not tell me say, so people say when you get 30 years disruption, picking the would go 80 and so on and so forth. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We'll get for be strategic for big La Republic. At the same time, we'll be people doing the international stakeholders. We'll be who participate for child development in the world. They see we say we'll be secessionists, we'll be separatists, we'll whatsoever, but we'll better pass Cameroon government. We'll get to take this process seriously. I need to fear for talking because it's the right thing to do. And no man of his why. Man tell you one thing about me. No man of his why I want to talk the right thing. Yes, 4 years, that is a brilliant sacrifice. Tremendous sacrifice for the children. They have to go to school. Why you go mission school, go attack mission school? They say, oh, and the Republic go disguise into amber. That makes a lot of sense because we don't talk to school go on. So any attack for school not be Ambazonia. Okay, now normally when school not be go on, they go attack, they say na amber. We can say no be win a la Republic. Isn't this a good advantage? When I say at the time I say school goes in and say no insecurity was on part there. It did. But when a part they decide. If power move picking from Batibo or from Guzan, bring them for India, when it's not for the security, they leave the part. Now I don't listen. When you see at the calibrate struggle towards a direction, I don't talk. So if all we will concentrate for headquarters, leave villages, big villages in the buffer zone. If we shot Bamenda, shot Pumba, shot Mudemba, shot Manfe, shut all the major headquarters. The Republic will have nothing to say. When some ambassador not to get mission, we come into Bamenda, they will not say trouble there for La Republic. That's how it's going to be. And the Somalia say, military will transport student kids to school. We don't care who's transporting them to school anymore. They just need for land. One Amber or whosoever, whether a Ghanaian or whosoever, but the point is, schools get for being no-go area. Henceforth, somehow catch them from America. You preach, you open your mouth. You talk about picking away. My turn one thing, when I know where we even get to this school, talking this school issue, that's still because of Sako. If Sako be take one money, 1.4 million, he manage one money, buy guns. Like, people don't can negotiate things. Okay, look, for example, I'll show you one thing very quickly. You see, you know the problem, now relevance, where the guy they fight. The problem now, relevance. Some people say, me, the post may not pay fees. If you not pay fees, they'll drive you. That's the point. We'll get for the look highway. If they pay the fees, we'll get for go take the fees back for government by shutting down taxation. Yes, now I'm right. Shutting down the treasuries. Shut down everything when it concerns government. All our operations, they get for be geared towards hurting the government, not hurting our people. Because I see you go come out for Wednesday, you go burn my motor. You did why you do it? Ask me, tell me why you as that fighter, God not make me kill you. Why you go burn my motor? So schools are I'll be unapologetic about this. Schools they get for go back where there is security. All man, schools they go. Please hope. Yes, I say hope you don't think well. I don't think very well, very well. And my explain now go further. Okay, if school shutting down of schools, it been one of our 10 strategies. You agree with me say if we implement 9 with the hurt government. Would they top? Why school they go on? Okay, go only for Bamenda itself. You get Ministry of the Regional Delegation of Tourism. You get the one for public contracts. You get the one, you get all kind of delegation. You get Dio's office, councils. So you will leave me council work and they go there work. They leave picking them not go school. They say they fight the revolution. Anything where they give government money, where it exactly impact the lives of our people positively, we get for shut them down. And those things are there. We know the name all here. All those things must know exactly what we do. Touch government till we will hit government. We'll get 2 billion and one thing for Bamenda. We'll be shut and down. We will hurt government. Anything to see and say it will be directly, the impact will be back on our people. We'll get for Kamba revise them. Take for example, I will talk about petrol station for Bamenda. I don't call all the fighters for Bamenda. Say okay, make no man no go for petrol station where na individuals they get them. Because I say some petrol station for Bamenda na individuals. We'll target, if we get possibility for target military camps with military petrol station from a distance. If we target that Bokum the way na that big on the pole they get and Shanta Biage shares for the, that's what we should be doing. Anything will inflict pain on an individual when our person we don't do enough for 4 years, we get for stop. We'll target exactly government till we go hot government. Where if you touch on government, will cry. Not be school. Government need to cry when schools be shut down. The government will cry if you burn the regional treasury for Bamenda, where you get the paymaster general office. So all we get for use one mentality, for change the game. Everybody in Ambazonia. That's what you're supposed to do. We have said, I want to go for this other very important thing. Where Sisiko Christmas, a Bini don't do one. And any man with Ambazonia, get to stand up. You don't see the thievery, the lies, where I know and the rest and be fished the people and by God expose them for 1 second. They talk say, oh, Christmas Bini no ever contribute $1. It bring document we don't contribute $1,000. Boy Herbert, go claim say a Bini, the ever, he say a Bini, he say Sisiko a Bini. The one now me they bring proofs and because he want to take put that name there for the Republic. Yes, some kind of childish conspiracy for me. A man, a papa, boy, they for being a pa. Even with all the asylum money they don't take out of America, he still remains poor. He remains broke. He don't even get a microphone on his own. Boy, they so as say wait you want to Ambazonia calling. All man we come for a back picture they can yesterday. They don't can run big channels. Either for they beg every day, they beg every day, now we go talk to ABC. He can lie, say, Bini, he want do so because he wants to make that case because he wants to see people that name where they contribute. You know why I laugh? Because Napoleon that they can't claim online say, we are not supposed to be afraid. When some all ambassadors they beat that chase, you're not going to be afraid now. So why you can't talk about say they want to put the name out there. By the way, when I see check where Chris Bini don't put them out there way, he give $10,000 for Sako, where Sako the camp where he has can't take lunch. He give $10,000 and then he said for my anonymous donors. Me say the people they not name the people that name. But boy, they don't go for ABC, go bring conspiracy. When I get the point, I will try to pull out the check. If any man get a check for you, make it send for me, move all see him. So when I see the way people they operate, you see for sabotage some man because say now like a young that talk say boy Herbert is a criminal, it's an armed robber. Now man that way now they check this way Chris might bring it post for a war. Now check that Sakono argue now in the issue he get $10,000 now that's 10,000. We give we put the donate and he write the check. He give for Sako for my trip to buy. They write anonymous. But Herbert way in order contribute $1. But Herbert can't promise for drafts. He be part of the team where he can't lie. Say he don't draft 3,500 team today. But Herbert no ever give $1. You get armed robbers who can online can make noise. How you will do claim say oh this thing they so the only one kill Sako na kill him, he not chop money. Then don't take him go for state prosecutor for attorney general. They will still fear. You fear waiting. When I see Chris Andrew face yesterday, I said man picking the panic. He knows he's going to jail. They don't ever go free. So all the pigs that they make, I can't make noise against Musiam. When I be told say, oh no, they'll not be sue them, they will throw the case, they will do this, we will see how the matter will end. When I be condole, will put their thief money. When I hear this, I want to play some Timon here. When I just 1 minute. My show on Timon I see. Please, any man will join me share this show. I want me all my join me share. Just 1 minute. Thank you so much. Open the way for me to check. Now they check this. Now in this one, see if you can't find for my phone, now in that so. Now Chris might be $10,000 to by two anonymous, how many anonymous donors and in that. But they go talk say he won't give Paul that name. So now this one don't show now say Chris Bini don't do now the hero for the revolution. Yes. Yeah, Chris Andrew go talk say he do this because na tribe. How on earth? So man go do talk say we fight corruption because na issue for tribe. Where we go take the money for Chris Bini $10,000. You know we not na buying man. Where we go chop for your house, or don't chop not be anything for America. You know we not na buying man. Today because you don't ask you me can give I the very accountability I claim so I need fear. Una the fear now go to bring conspiracy how way because any man from 4 years ago suited till yesterday money time Chris Bini not be been a buying man. You know been an infiltrator. You know been a coalition to surrender. Chris Bini not be been a Morris person with the drive for Morris. You know been a person who won't release for that name. Now only yesterday for a live show we hear that new news. Because you don't go soon for American government. We never see nothing. We ask myself why all man hate Sako. Sako then are the new devil now in the world. You know if you go not pay for Maryland fee free. And yesterday, Chris Anu confirmed for a live show say that way Sako become for inside coffers, he meet on $5,000. Or don't lie. But I like I see the lie. We don't really cut that video, keep on. He meet on $5,000. Now so they talk. Say Sako meet on $5,000. Me say by indication, if Chris Anu the confirm say Sako meet up $5,000. So the 1.4 million what we see for IRS now money for the country for my children before they cut the half keep. Yeah, they said they confess now. Now you know you follow that video go. He said Sako make 5,000. He talk like 10 times. I followed it. I not get the pleasure of playing. Before you watch that video ABC the year. I don't really download and keep them because me trying to make my own fight to go other for which way Sisiko billion do. And all man when I'm passing away, whether he contribute or not, because you know Chris Anu as the illiterate way be, he don't know the meaning of whistleblowing for America. He don't know say whether he contribute or not for revolution for any NGO. You therefore go blow cap. Where he say yet tell America say waiting. You see why we are totally put the door. America say see something, say something. How they talk they wanna know. Say if you see something, say something. We don't see corruption, we don't blow the whistle. Let them be investigated. And by the way, why they think about Chris Anu? He's not the only one in that complaint. Tabanyang they list a number of people, but now the first person will go to crack. Say, oh, this is tribalism, this is this. What's tribalism? When you were taking our monies that we contributed and going to Nigeria to go and do whatever you're doing, 50,000, it was not tribalism. When you take 158 something thousand US dollars for pay TV, telephone bills, you know, even a tribalism. You take money for pay money where AT&T na $80, maximum $120, $50 for some line them, $30, $35. Put that all together for 1 year, 11 months, in August $1,000. But you take 19 million. Means it to a cost 600,000 CFA, you take 19 million. They just start the panic, you feel not investigate you. Now when I go pay an illiterate who don't get information saying he earn more than €6 for Germany. You never see the epileptic patient guy. We come online, you can't justify say, oh no, this screenshot they so see 1 minute. Ma pull out the screenshot where Eagle News Africa be post and Moon and see something. And then it won't come full now because the screenshot don't leak. Any man where they used to WhatsApp, we get a small brain city for you. When you just pick WhatsApp, so you look at some more they say the profile picture will be on, the code number put down. How you feel code number for WhatsApp put on top my number, then the other number not show for under. Look for my number clearly, he could not defend it. He can't the fool report, they say, oh, this one is so na number that for the chat where Sako sending $2,700. He won't talk say no na lie, na this, they even miss call. Somebody just send me the thing say, look at how the guy the phone will not defend himself. Now that's so. We not pay person for Germany. Me come online for carry lie about Eric Tato. I don't see it. And I will talk on today. Tomorrow I will see it every day I will talk on. They sending me a lie about me. Now Prince George's County result this for HIV negative. I get plus video. What I'm showing is the official showing. Only for people did not be watching one yesterday. I don't challenge ye. That's how they ever operate. I bring my paycheck, I bring the one say, make it bring it on. Till you don't want to see paycheck. When I never see him. Because when you ask yourself, say right, man picking where he live am, another man picking, now right though, but he live another man picking, sleeping for end or so they put sperms for his skin. Now normal man picking that. Look his face, look his lips. That's if you hear say some man picking ugly. You look my face, if you see his face, they say they're using as sperms, create the face. This is the kind of people that they pay to come on. They ask you, where is my trip to Boya? You go to say, oh, that man now this, now that, now so on and so forth. So what? If the man get one na WVI, what is your problem with that? Is that the context? So all we went ambassador and they will get for guys up. Any man where they come for the protest from Maryland here, we will finish, we will organize day, we will carry placard, go for Attorney General. If one go protest about the put and David say and say we need justice for my trip to Boya. I'm going to organize that. I feel sure and I say these guys will go to jail. Me, all the pigs that they make noise, they can't make noise. Their colleague Becky Mbi, they won't catch it for Switzerland with cocaine. Till today, you don't hear any Sako. They don't even call Becky family or find out where what we help you small money. If they help we make audio for against a dictator, this is all now. When I make audio against 1 on 4, I need exist again. Because they say, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Yes. That's it. There's no way you can fight it. And then you get an armed robber here where they don't tip for that money 1.4 million. Chris Arnold confirmed my yesterday. Said only $5,000 be there for account. Then they go file 1.4 million. That's very good. Then they can declare now 800 and something for my trip to be. Then Chris Arnold can talk say no, the other money been for another project. Now which project where ambassador not be no between that time where when I cut 600 and I hide them. I be there inside the whole thing. Now which project I can't tell you yet. So that will be very meticulous. And me they not see Attorney General, State Prosecutor will subpoena all those cards them, all the transaction, everything we're supposed to spend on that bamba. Supposed to tell the state of Maryland. If they give that money, I go to sleep for hotel the year and Ringwa. Why looking at the pigs them and looking at the laugh when I feel America stupid. When I will make the noise now, it will take the time where they will take them, but they will go down. More complaints now. Would want me, I will bring Christmas a beanie for one of my shows and for National Telegraph professionally. Me give me idea, me explain so that we will get like 100, 1,000 complaints. Complain your complaint, pull your receipt. Complain your complaint, pull your receipt. We'll see if support or escape. We needed somebody to start it. And somebody has started. I don't preach them and I be happy. Some people don't come now to come back to this thing. So when I can't make noise, when I make noise, they say, oh, they cannot do nothing. FBI did not come. You know why would nothing argue that one? Because King Ebini guy, the courage should put that one outside. If I'm talking to breaking news, Anthony General receives complaint from this. You will hear they will carry the other man, spam's face man with the chop spam. Now you can say Miss Spam chop. small illiterate might earn $6 or €6 for 1 hour. They can't make noise. We see what. Even he earns €6, when I tell me bring the paycheck. If that guy he paycheck, he passed $1,000 for 2 weeks. Or pass $800 and me come on a company bastard. Who will get 800? You know from that even reach 500. They can't make noise. The other one for the Chris and where they be repair on a TV on a way to an unsuccessful TV repairer. For America, I can fix TV. You know, she succeed. So we got to be very careful. All man get to put down a strategy for get these armed robbers. Everybody, all man put their complaint. Christmas being tell on how we write. He show on how for send them. We need like 1,000 people sending it. They will go find us on one lawyer, when a major lawyer will put money. They will bring with that 1.4 million. Bring with all the money don't for the revolution. You cannot have armed robbers, criminals. They say, oh, they can't. You can't rule Ambazonia. Will fight against the Republic for thievery, nepotism, corruption, conspiracy theories, blackmailing. All to the fight against the Republic. Now this scammer for they call it a commissar. Now they do one. They guys are small tapo them where you get them for WhatsApp group. The local they make audio say one coach every tato. Una try all thing, una coach all thing. God go punish you and go talk about the way we will go do test cash one. We don't bring all kind of conspiracy. Every tato rape here. If fly go here do this, Republic don't give this amount. It don't go this side. Who's on the end? Or every day I come, I'll be talk with documents, plus video. When I feel I was strong for do conspiracy, but I don't know say I've been an anti-conspiracy man. They wash everything. Now that see money they go give some man 2,700. They make you say no, and that's for 2 poor they do this. How 2 poor they do the chat, then they are number they for up clean and clear. Say any man go bring the best IT person. He can explain for we, right? How if it cut your person number put us so. No, we'll be honest. How if it cut person number put them. The thing now how for can do them, for can bring conspiracy for try for counteract them. Would you wait to not bring them? Yes, for the guy that say only 50 people will complain, but we get thousands of people where even you contribute or you not contribute, right? Complain. And refugees they want at the end for Nigeria. We go send on a link on and make video talk say if you don't receive anything from Sako, Nazareth or 5 or something. The last 4 years, if you don't receive anything, we now tell the two receive and want to receive them because one get a substantial amount for the taste Sako say if it refugees them for 500 and something thousand US. Me they can't talk again. Armed robbers, criminals, pigs. When I every day for a conspiracy, when I only think I hold you. When I'm going to go say humanitarian draft, so I arrest 60-something thousand. How I arrest only 60-something thousand for humanitarian draft? Because humanitarian draft means that all the counties, all counties they get for humanitarian draft. Me say that one 1 million contribute for Momo, the one that contribute for Coupe Maningo, but you can't join that one. We expect for get like 500,000 for humanitarian draft now. When I start fear for announced figure, when I announce them, when I reach 1 million humanitarian draft, when I announce them, hypocrites. So all we will get for stand firm, for get justice. All we. My trip to Boya must be accounted for. And they don't just start the procedure. Why Chris Arnold the fear if you not chop money? You will explain for Josh now, which bill will pay for 150 something thousand. Josh will need the receipt, will need the company where we pay that bill. Must see what they declare for tax. If now wait to pay. And why do people pay their own phone bill for revolution, for money, for donation? Money for refugees. You tell me why. And Sako will tell why because they pay house rent where they America for money for revolution. So all we don't know. Me be very clear. And this is how it's going to stay. The revolution already get back in form. And will continue to support Christmas and Bini. Now so they can call you say, and you see Chris Anu, the technique where they bring them. When a la Republic technique, divide and rule. Man will sue you for embezzlement, you can't attach them to a tribe. The one day they claim to the common Fako, they support Sako. They never hear some man to become a Fako project. We need to talk tribe for inside revolution. You don't hear some man talk say Chris Anuna, because you be BLM, now why you support Field Marshal? By the way, what's a Field Marshal there? Mo ask the question genuinely, where is Field Marshal? Now the scene only Ayeke now. Now only Ayeke did act now for the BLM. Now keep Field Marshal now for 1st October, me go make video. Whether work all that work go chan, go chop it in, enjoy yourself, enter la Republic, come out, he go for go come and now say one come and Switzerland, now say they send it back for Ghana. You don't come now, then I set for the BLM and wait now me do audio and video for 1st October. I'm gonna take her now. We only see Field Marshal and I want to do propaganda. Since when they start key 2,006,000 soldiers for the BLM, the first day we see one way Ayeke lion put them for dance. So all we will get for be strategic when it comes to making decisions the way they favor justice within our system. So we all man know, all person way in Ambazonia, you get the right for call this Attorney General for your state. You report them. I don't return with the secret for do. They've been the way shown at the first major way. And I should say 99% of genuine Ambazonians and donors, 99% they be happy they been in move. So me Christian who can't defend himself. Me no should not they make noise say been in because na tribalism, na this, na that. Now na this. When I pay person for Germany, they make noise online and that would they don't find a company stay anyway, even a company for for sell spams or for sock spams. Now a company that now my number this Friday, that's it. Clearly, when somebody claims say, man ask nothing, somebody claims say, look you see my number, clear for the man show nothing, right? My number that. Okay. Might just screenshot some different listing you see something. Put up for you so that one understand what you try to talk. My screenshot, ma go Mark Barata. Or I should go now for Mark. Okay, my screenshot Mark. Okay, now mark that. Now chat me and Mark get my screenshot Mark, right? Okay, now mark that. Okay, see Mark. If you screenshot Mark put on the way. If you screenshot Mark Barata, Lucien, look at very well. Now mark that. Excuse me, no, see not the same thing that you see Mark in name, you see profile picture, everything and the chat. Some more can claim say that name we did for update. If you even go put different name, put profile picture, but one way my number come for the clearly you see number. Mark even can argue the one say no, na person don't go put in name with profile picture. But I won't argue your number, your phone number come out so clearly. See God punish Sako. You know, be even save the man number save for your phone. He commodity, the man don't carry argue. They give now picking like you make noise, you don't get chopped for Germany and Sako is saying 2,700. Me divide here. You don't hear the other person don't can make noise. They don't talk because they just look now and say mission as scam. Sako they give money, say even the 72 till and 900 and something till in even see the money. That's spend chop man for Germany, take an all, chop all the money you want. That's the revolution you people are fighting. That's the revolution. All we na own, all time for now. Any man we want to talk say they chop my chip by for the Republic. You get picking where come out a bulova, mixed blood picking from Ambam and Munya. You can't online carry call petrol. They say they be like Republic. Arm robber, payday. I mean, how come we tolerate a homosexual for carry talk on behalf of we come on la Republic? We're not against gay. We're not against gay. Gay be legal for most places or some places. Now a right for be gay. If you like want take the sperm now for a ear, now for a mopo, now corner a jaw, now a life. You want to take for and if you not even hear story do hear about that guy, a buttocks don't be enlarged because of sperms. And then they'll come here, when they can't take money, it'll be meant for refugees, they will take and they'll send how many. So all we will get to understand. So man talks for there about say you do Photoshop for my number for WhatsApp. You know what he talk? Try and bring them to Musi. Bring them Musi, try and to bring them. And if you look at very well, compare other screenshots of those here. Yes, there's a person send me screenshot say now which is Sako Masi. When they say Sako, which you go the Sako on. I'm not turn on my reply. He ask me say, is this authentic? Now in this, my brother. He said, he answered, is it authentic about Sako? I said, this is fake. And that, I reply, so, this is fake. Now me, when they send a screenshot about Sako. Why I thought it be fake, I will show now why. Because, number one, didn't name all these things, it is okay. You don't get no problem. It's very perfect. But if you can look and say, today, we have the man who get the screenshot now only today. Because then actually the man do immediately. But If you see this pen chop my own, na chat where they get and since Friday before it leak. But you just come out today, the man just do this thing and just send them. So I don't think I suppose it because I don't like Sako, say Sako thief. I'll just see screenshot way the guy about Sako to say no, it's correct. I don't share. If I study and look at something correct thing, if I put that out, me say be authentic. If the evidence this pen chop man, this miss pen chop, if the screenshot will be authentic, I'm not for talk about them. I will ignore them. But they 100% authentic. Especially for the part where they send him money. I don't care any other chat. I don't care any other chat. Ma just replies on one Sako is so he say Sako na my nightmare. Ma reply one thing. When I be there on Dr. Cho, now so AG support they tell me. All activities, they say you can't tell CNN says Donald Trump na a nightmare. How is that possible? If you say if Trump do wrong thing, CNN get protected. Go look CNN breaking news, Trump. But no Trump is supporter. No, they can't talk say Trump na CNN nightmare. No, they only find that until they fit defend Trump can't talk. But when I only ever get defense, when I can't talk, they not get any meaning. I don't know, go talk say the one or the one, or the one mix with this one. That is not how a revolution is supposed to be. So all we must know this for a fact. The revolution they back on track, and armed robbers and criminals like Sako, Ikome, they're not going to be tolerated at all for this revolution. Now I tell on me every cattle. Can't write this as Sako na nightmare. And then go watch CNN. No other CNN. CNN they talk about Donald Trump 31st. Donald Trump not pay tax. CNN they talk. All man they talk. If supporters the way they not getting for talk, they should not quiet. But now you can't talk about so because CNN talk about Trump 31st, let me say Trump na CNN nightmare. CNN get 2 billion and one thing for publish and bet when it concern best way don't hold a post of responsibility where they entrust with the genuine activity they get for promote product growth and then mismanage them. They get for talk about it from 1st to 31st. Sako come a thief, not because it's my nightmare. We not can do 1.4 million, give my disappear. You and you can make noise online every day, the Trump make noise, go left, right, center. Ask yourself, say, how will you get some person who give 1.4 million? You go say, I don't go write presidency, you don't spend like 200,000. Refugee, they reclaim you fight one independence. Refugee, they for you, no one chop. You try to make no go school, but they cheap money for a chopper. Every day. When I never get high blood for call CC name, I never get high blood for call. When I never get high blood for call prisoner in name, I never get high blood for call criminal in name for Maryland. When I make that another test, I come make a stroke for Maryland and we must. You go pay poor, they can lie about poor that health status. The Sakode for them are not secret get a skin. My action. If the workers on a feel na correct man, see the worker. So they tell us someone I can't take person way to liberate you now go call Sako. Every kill window na not rich. Talk more of boya. And no money back una all the Sako surrogates. No man will ever back una. Una say we don't even banish una not be part of Ambazonia. You put armed robbers. Okay, say I don't run now because I don't hit on I don't do all the connection. How we did work with the Republic for this lockdown. Christian doctors they can't say lockdown is lifted. Before one guy talk, but when they already go them come out, they don't really talk, they don't come out. You see the manipulation they do now. It don't say I say lockdown on week, no money here that it's not say indefinite lockdown. Yes, they can make a lesson and they don't leave the lockdown. Before one guy talk, they already come out of the house. Nobody not even talk about the lockdown again. So all we will get to stand very firm. Anybody watch me at this time, listen very, very attentively. I want to see all man me will hashtag justice for my trip to Boya. I will bring Sisiko criminals a bini. Me give all the procedure. All man keep your receipt. Everybody, I want to see all man with the hashtag justice for my trip to Boya. All the Sako is small cricket them. When I only can make noise, but I not stop this procedure for justice. When I go there now, Attorney General say be or na state prosecutor say be be la Republic man say. No go tell him say. Una go tell him. So all man must know exactly what you are to talk. So man send me some message to talk about school resumption. Thank you so much. So I be happy say all man follow the issue for school and put they congratulate about the school issue. School get for go if security and safety day. Because all my talk say, oh no, we cannot guarantee the security of our children. You can't sit down for Houston, and the other power we don't be a boy for ABC. Where you don't say you claim to the West Virginia and North Virginia, wherever you are, you get picking for down. So different people get picking. You won't talk about that security. You did parent-teacher association for any of those schools? So make all we will begin to type hashtag justice for my trip to Boya. Anybody will be involved. When I don't see the complaint exclude Tabanya, no. Tabanya don't complain. Any man will be free, you go show a record, state prosecutor will discharge you, will stop for talk about it. We'll get American money pass through American system. We will know whether you will chop the money for the purpose or not. Now, justice system of America will tell you whether it's correct. So why not the cry? Why not the fear? We want justice for my trip to Boya. Is this not a great opportunity, or should I just say greater opportunity for all Sako surrogates them? For make sure say me they come out, they can preach no one are true. Mr. Sako go clear name for justice system here for Maryland. Is it not a good opportunity? So all man hashtag justice for my trip to Boya. Everybody put on 10 times. Justice for my trip to Boya. We'll never get to the roots for the issue. We'll never conduct 1.4 million. So armed robber, jobless con pastor. He stay for Maryland, he chop the money, then go to pay surrogatism. They go to talk shit about put online. We need justice for my trip to Boya. Africa will progress when we not get thief-free and criminal leaders like Sako. Who's that Sako come out? An armed robber, big thief man. The only cash not very toxic until you can get. Look, the kind of people support him. Or they know why if you not stand fine for that. Don't have the one how many teeth they get have up on a gigolo. If white woman no give chop, you know chop the one for Denmark. Don't have the they sleep taking a sperm chop before he wait if he be there for sending small money. The one for Morocco, na prostitution you do for the whole street. The one for France, they only cash out cocaine. I mean, so at the end of the day, who is supporting you? A leader that is associated or he put their line in a gang that thieves them. You get all problem. Either a gigolo, or a homosexual, or a cocaine dealer, or a prostitute. Where are you going to from here? And you can't talk say you be leader, where your associates are criminals, just like you. Look, all of them. Everybody calling a barrister and on which I say they now Denmark, on also on Belgium. I know the highest debtor for Belgium. You don't take put that money for asylum. Come and tell if you don't disappear like this thing does. You know a pastor come out, does come out after a section, and so come and tell you operate. The man is very unstable. All of them, armed robbers, criminals. When I'm going to do protests on New York, now 9.5 people, Full John Sogo, they ask 5 million. They'll catch them, so no, Eric Tato, you are not supposed to do this, you are not supposed to talk this and so on. Why when I never come say, make all will put one hand, more go for the Justice Department, they go solve them and chip your point once and for all. They will concentrate now, get one basket of the contribute money. Yes! So armed robbers, when I cry every year, so no, Dr. Sako has done auditing. Now one do the re-auditing for Justice Department, I fear. Chris Army, you fear waiting if you don't do auditing. Why are you so scared if your auditing is in order? We needed an external auditor. Now, Sisiko Chris may bring a free auditor. When I be crying and say money no day. Now don't bring a free auditor, one of the fear. When I go hold one live show for 2 hours for talk about whether Sisiko be host Monzu or Sisiko Bini, he don't come up from Morix. How is that related to my trip to Boya? Where you don't go ask for justice. You see how? Since President Harry asked me, where is my trip to Boya today? We don't get answer. Chris may only make small complaint. Chris now don't go say, no, it's tribalism, it's this thing. So the time you take the money, we see the color for the dollar. The guy they say dollar from Manu. Or dollar from Lebialem. Time I can give my own dollar for Lebialem meeting. You see, and the one say dollar from Kendem. Dollar na dollar. So we will not tolerate people. We will not tolerate people. So everybody when we can make noise. Sako we know Sako. Now me I make on no Sako. Who make an know me now? Mark Barretta help me too. If the advertisement show them. Any man of that person make them. Yes, I'm gonna acknowledge them. Another one I wanna be ungrateful. They are build the platform on truth. That just start now. Man will pull Martinez out. Say, oh, okay, will you follow Eric Tato? And so on. The rest of them are build now. A bill Sako, bill 100 something and 70 something thousand teeth. I bill all them. Now the other one spam chop, me spam chop the one used in my video them for bill itself. Because if you are not linked to Eric Tato, you are finished. Good, bad, or ugly. Now I'm gonna bill them. To the one that talk, so I say make when I make noise. Every female channel will Billy bring it up. Who be no Chris Anu if Seko will not be appointed. When I also don't I can't make noise, every time I make noise go up down. No, we'll be honest. Christian, you make noise, say, bring receipt. Christian don't contribute much. You only have to tip money, spend money. We never to ask yourself, say, why we say all man is supposed to get problem? All man get doubt, man is supposed to go. Christian will drop out from Cass Bambili. The one from Germany, the writing O levels where he come up from 4. The man was very dull. The writing O level now can't make no highway if you get this, if you get this. Who know you? Who be your classmate? You go to university. You get which grade, which degree. All illiterates coming to talk about my Okato say 31st September. Now where we be getting independence? Just a year on top of somebody talk. We'll be doing it on the 31st of September. You see the point? A pure homosexual, a gay. And the worst thing about the guy on gay, I say the liver man picking the sleepy. Why is the sleepy put sperm to his skin? You get the point? So all we must stand for defend the truth where Christmas is being don't bring up. The people they feel fighting. Will not ever fight the truth. So Paul says, so you build thieves. If I build the thief, I'm destroying the thief. Which one is good? To realize your mistake and destroy what is not good, or to allow the bad thing that you build to continually destroy other people? Yes. I bring Sako up when they bring a manifesto. Did I know that I was going to steal my trip to Boya? Are you going to blame me? That's the point. You born picking, raise picking up, you know how you want to come over. There's a small chicken that can't say Sako this, Sako this. Without every tattoo, you cannot know Sako. And a wide away without me, he's crumbled. When I check him, go check the support base here. No, can't make noise. Small chicken, the mommy chicken, they can't make audio. Every tattoo, every day na Sako. Yes, every day na Sako tea. He bring my trip to Boya. If you join this show, go click on like and share. We'll talk other things. Yes. So go click for like and show. We'll talk other things. That's how it is. You know, you ask their Miss Pemchop, say me bring your own result, me bring your HIV result. Because you say the power, one of the power they sleepy waiting for hospice. Now so the power get HIV. One white man. So you see him. So at the end of the day, Miss Pemchop now he be sick apart from getting seizure. That's the point. So all man will know. We don't get people the way they bring conspiracy. Conspiracy, so they can talk about phenomenal issues as HIV. Just because they feel they won't get. Now you get Naadu. You get evil at the greater community. Which one I want to see for the world where they talk to some man chop money, he go pay activists. Mister the paddle lies about some person, the person get HIV. You ever see on outside? Now I say, how you won't give me the HIV? Say, I take and drink her. And even if I be get that, wait to happen. You know how many people them? No man will be the first and no man will be the last. It will always be so. So I want to talk to them, me all man know. Someone that know the level where the people they go. When there is some man you can lie about medical situation for people the way you don't know. Write all sort of lies, you share them. You share the lies them. You say for you hail it. Then when I want to bring my HIV result, I say, oh no, it's not necessary. Because if you say Eric Tatogo, she don't want to push that conspiracy. For people you don't even see a man, just go back, go bring the video yourself. Because I will go to George's County, I get plug video. Man, see, who saw the video there? Man, play them. So we now get armed robbers and criminals. And then you get some epilepsy patient for Germany, they look at face. It's not the medication, it's not for the 4 every day. Put it there for the country, they get seizure. Not be any sick. All man they find, irrespective of your sick, you get them. Your command, go pay small, 1,500, 2,700, that means divide by 1,500, carry the right lie when the lie don't kill you. You if you want your mind, they test it, don't tell you, say, you get confirmation, say, other than lie, call them. How you feel now? I don't go to the resort time. I want to do them 2 times for 2 months.
1 dot is a negative test. 2 dots is a positive test. How many dots do you see when you look in here?
1 dot.
Okay. That means you have a negative test.
Thank you.
What I'm going to do to confirm that.
So now see now.
Yes.
So if I move the siam, now the paper this. Look at very well. If you say, oh no, I'm not bringing paper. I can't show about Susie's part. You see the problem with this, some of these people they get chronic seizure, epilepsy, in general way don't come mixed with corruption. And what is even the problem? I go for community, ask people for condemn Beme area. I go for community where they say most of our people them they be challenged But epilepsy. But you see how they take care of them, they put they see they find no money cost man by sick. Man get attacked so they instead try to fix it. You go water a person, you know say he get seizure, they take care for him, make sure say you no play with it. But some man will come for social media where they claim say they fight for independence. They pay you. You instead can talk about illness for try for. You know how many people they contribute for Sako where they get sick? You know how many people? I don't you be airbag man, Django man. No man who can talk about you. I want to say I want to challenge that guy say, bring your result for social no get seizure. Musiam. Go for doctor, me they give medical fitness for seizure, bring the test, everything, do video, doctor the examine the way I do. That's why they have ping now. Small picky way he earn €6 for Germany, can make noise. Sell dog puppies online. Now cash down for here. Pay all my hashtag justice for my trip to Boya. That's it. See how many days man say, oh no, he be blessed, he get salary. See today only see paycheck. How some man paycheck and I tell you go find out. If you get check or something, you don't pick the thing. You get their stuff. You plan about go, you know this camera, then you think that thing for go do them, for go make them. Yes, so that boy they talk to me bring video too. We will not tolerate an ingenuous patient to come online, come and be talking nonsense. And bam, and that's it again, and I put a ball over the gi. Why be doing how? So one justice for my trip to Boya. Everybody will watch this show. Hashtag justice for my trip to Boya. And now forget to talk say Baba Fan, my friend, owner, bring all the Kafirs to we'll get for day for Russian embassy on the children are waiting Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, tomorrow na 30th month end. 1st October na Thursday. We need all man for Russian embassy. All man get for day for Russian embassy. All man. You see how the Sako point now don't change name now from HIV patient to village champion. We are not change name. Now change. I'm the only village champion in the state for Washington capital. Ma remind you now. So I'm the only active for the capital of the world. Put down for your head. So me all will know. We got to make sure say all will continue to preach truth. If you look more talk on us right. If you look all my way, you don't say see Chris Anu, see others are serving. Now they look like villagers. Look where I see Sako the camp. You know that definition for villager. No charisma. It is like something where they drum. That's why they work so. Like this cartoon they use them for dance or bar for barman that the city came is going about. So it's an unfortunate thing. And a person that say, look at when I talk about Swiss every day when I talk Swiss. Now UK bishops and that don't talk all things. They say they want an international mediation. No money call Switzerland again. Swiss is failed. Swiss don't completely be failed. And anything Sakona failure, all when I put they get problem. The one for Germany misspent il faut epilepsy. The one for France, il send a drop, the one cashy. The one for Denmark, we get 9 million and how many teeth them. Now big white woman, they take care for you. The hair people chop. The one for Morocco, now prostitute, don't sleep all side for the street, front and back. Don't catch it off when I make noise. Tell me one man is supposed to come over for God. Musiam, one man where is supposed to go they find. All them get problem. All them. Now that teeth problem, epilepsy problem, drop problem. Why? The other one day for the think this crash, they say they put na this in there. No can't show make noise. I'm not done one thing. Me all the Sako survey they know. Anytime for the life, but I woke up from my sleep, I the only hit now. Because until my brain they go open, when I don't say we not go promote free for Ambazonia, then you will not have any peace. If you join this show, make sure say you share them extensively. So once I get 11 picking them, at the crisis and my woman stop me, I get 6. As a matter of fact, I get 6 picking them for 34. I did 34. June 14, just pass me 34 years. I get 6, 5 with my woman, 1 will be born on top of the university. So I get 6 picking them. Just to be specific. 2 girls, 4 boys. Then I adopt 2, 1 girl, 1 boy. All of them. So in total, I get 8. Then me and my woman, so I get 10 for my internal family. Just like this George way Donald Trump they don't appoint we get 9 household family. He get 2 adopted and then he get 5 picking and 2 born. So I'll be very glad for talk say I get 6 picking, very proud, but I still vex for my woman because some everything a prophecy. I born 11 football fee. But now my woman make her Edna for handball fee. So that won't be any issue. If I get the opportunity, my woman won't born again, I go born. So why you cry? Man not born on a complaint, man born on a complaint. 5 children, that's too small. And it's just very moderate for an African family. So when I talk for an army, mommy they born in the past. So now add my number of kids. When I born one more, I go announce, I go see her now. So now today when I for Sakon, I know say I don't born at Pikin, I be born, give money for donation, take money for Pikin born house, give me the Miss Sako chop or me, the other 72 teeth with the chop for the one. I know be no say I don't born Pikin. So according to now, I want to use na issue for just one quick minute. I just take out some person. It don't just be irrelevant. I'll block some. Yeah, very good. It's supposed to be blocked. Very good. So I'll end this show for talk say for protests we don't get a few people that don't support. Yesterday I be get my friend from Colorado. He will send $100 per Joe. Thank you. Then one of our brother Atem and not call all them, we send 150. Then Pastor Abota we send 100, and then one brother lost we send 50 for cash. That was yesterday. So I know if you read them because we do the show where I'll be using this phone for do the show. So I know we see, and then Sister Megabeth too don't send $25. Thank you so much. And then except some other people. Okay, brother Jerry send $150. So I'll put everything together. And which I want to say, any might watch this show. Anytime we will get people, then we'll say I show and boot them yesterday way. Brother Sama bring them all the way 4-5 hours drive. He drive can get those boots and 6 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Any man you watch, the only way if he succeed and say, you feel it's also okay, you won't contribute this amount me the buy boot or buy the boot cash you. You won't contribute this amount for support. So I don't raise that I want to talk, I will say talk and say, we need to print small players, do whatsoever, and then buy any other tool if you buy and go push the revolution ahead. When I know very well, say all we will get for country were only little way. So man already watch show, you wait and say me na editor to organize protest, me na I do this, me na I go this side, and so on and so forth. But you need to contribute. Your contribution need to help editor to for anything. Now I was always still repeat say, if you feel say you contribute now because you want to get an editor to no one get in trouble, please make sure say no ever contribute for my show. Because I need one contribution. No money contribute for editor for how to say tomorrow. Now I for the longest time I need to take gift for my life. When it comes to the ambassador thing, until recently, well, it was okay. Now I don't separate the bad people, the way that they pick them, and I get my real friends them. I take gifts now from people who are my friend. Every pick give me gift, and I'll take them. I'll destroy them for your face. Me that be very clear. If you're a member of the pick, don't ever do anything that concerns me until you repent from your bad ways. So the best anybody watch this show, please. I will read the cash app. Okay, one of our brothers sent some money from one of our from Canada sent some money for paper. I think $70-something way. Salas go for send me a screenshot. If you send me a screenshot, I almost forget. So the paper na ntelegraph@gmail.com. I'll read the paper again. ntelegraph@gmail.com. While the Zelle and Cash App, I'll give them the same one because the other one they won't block them. 202-905-8701. I'll read them once more. 202-905-8701. I read them. Any man will watch with me, listen. 202-905-8701. All man will watch. Listen very attentively. We'll get the protest tomorrow for foreign Russian embassy. We'll target at least 50 to 100 ambassadors. And when we come tomorrow, we'll try to get down our numbers and so that we'll make a small demonstration group. I beg all my watch me. DMV area, Sister Emptor will come from Delaware. We got a lot of people that come all over. So we want to get at least 50 to 100. So if we get 50 people, a big success. So make sure you count yourself among the 50. I want back all man. Russian embassy, just put here this thing. Russian embassy, Washington DC. Washington DC now one day for Northeast. So make sure you just drive all the way. We'll come to the park. And God will help all the way. I'll read the number once more at 202-905-8701. If you send Zelle or Cash App, put it there, Europe, anywhere want to contribute to support the protest and for me to buy 1 or 2 boots, please, we'll get paper for ntelegraph@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Okay, God bless you. Yeah, some person can say that's me spend my own result and a paycheck even come out. Oh my God, this is so interesting. All right, so I want to thank all man for saying me God bless you. Thank you so much, Baba Fan, for the compliments. Eric Tato, the grassroots of the Ambassadorial Revolution. That is very correct. You are very right. So we'll end the show right now. I want to be brief. All my don't watch. If you don't share, go back in, go share. And then remember one thing. Please, on Thursday from 10 a.m., one all man for Foreign Russian Embassy will get all we get for camp, bring your t-shirt, boy, they want bring flags, if you get Russian flag, anything we want bring them, you bring them. I will talk about CDC, but I will play this audio for CDC in my next show. I don't want to play it now. I want to make people they listen, so I want to leave now, me the show not long because I want to talk about school resumption and I want to make people for Ground Zero, me they download the video, me they encourage them picking them, me fighters, me they leave and me picking them go school for cyber security day. Make no man of fear for make your voice heard about this school issue. Forget about conspiracy theories. Think about the principle of higher good. Always think about them. Will not get any reason for having talk say we want decide which will be the definition of security for that picking them back home. Me papa decide if you picking be secure for go school. If picking not be secured, hashtag security. Making not live and me the picking go school. If you see what about me picking go school under bullets and so ever, whatsoever, it will be that the papa will cry. And that one will instead help too for you talk say okay, trouble still there. But if you know say enough, you begin off you go school, you go live am. So not be me and you for diaspora or should not for America, they decide again for that day for that picking, they not go work. So thank you so much. God bless you. Some person asked me what about the CDC issue. I'll talk about them tomorrow. The audio there, I will play them, analyze them very well. Someone will leave about that one. Thank you so much. God bless you now. Bye bye for now.